Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Owen playing some Factorio Railworld 0.15 vanilla. I'm having some power issues still, and my power issues are really screwing me. So I'm going to concentrate on getting nuclear power up and running for realsies this time. So I need a ton of concrete. I need to just start unloading a bunch of stuff. This is all stuff. Right. And I don't need landfill, and I don't need the power switch or combinators right now. Don't need that. Don't need the extra chests. Probably going to need some pipes. Ah, crud. I'm gonna need that anyway, right? Okay. So yeah. First things first. Get the materials that I need for the actual reactor itself. And it looks like I gotta go check on something real quick. I think, there's definitely a finite limit to how much power a nuclear reactor is going to be able to make. Factorio nuclear power outputs. I'm not going to worry about a perfect ratio right now. I need to just do it. Oh well. I'm not going to worry about the maximum power output right now either. So I think this is going to be a decent spot for my power. Get rid of this. And I'll get rid of all of this. I think that should still be connected, right? Right? 2.8. Pretty sure. I just want to double check. Okay, so everything is still connected. And I want to drop all of my accumulators and solar panels out because those are going to go feed the other solar panel field. So while I'm doing this. Alright, so I need steel, and steel is an issue. Obviously. But I think if I just camp steel and set a request for it, alright, so what else do I need? Ah, crumbs. I need 500 advanced circuits, so I'll fix that. And then I need 500 copper plate. Okay. There's gotta be a way. There's gonna be some auto trash. You're killing me here. Okay, so that's 500 copper plate. Let's go see where I can steal some steel. Okay, so that's actually 500 as well. So circuits. These are actually not going to be bad. Okay. That's amazing, actually. Okay. There we go. So I have the nuclear reactor itself. Some turbines would be nice. Let's get 4. Let's get several of these. 3, and then gears. Luckily, somebody has gears being made. It's me, by the way. That's a lot of gears. Okay. These. Is that 10? Yes, okay. So then if I'm right, and my testing worked appropriately, you can do 2 turbines onto one of these heat exchangers. So I need more steel. Let's grab a boatload more pipe. Some steel. I just trashed some, not steel, but didn't trash it rather. Okay. It's only 3 still. Man, because they need a lot of copper. Makes sense. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 12 of these and 6 of these. Then I'm going to need... Man, this is really steel intensive. I am going to need some... of this for heat pipes. Let's just make all of those. Okay, so that's the first part, right? Having the actual power generation is only a part of having nuclear power. And I'm pretty sure I need water, so... Nope, so water goes in here. So water there, and then I need a water pump. I'm going to get to the other part of nuclear, which is the uranium, in a minute, because that is actually not too far from being done either. Okay, so that's the heat transfer pipe to go into the heat exchanger to heat up the water to feed steam into the turbines. Okay, so there's that. Put that there, and that there. Okay, so the generation is actually hooked up as it needs to be. So now the centrifuge also has to be done. Luckily I have enough materials. Save for this. You know, and you need a lot of that, so I'm going to make 4 centrifuges. I think that's appropriate. It's a lot for sure, but it's necessary. So that's going to be 4. One more will be 4. And then are some of my other... Need to only have 100. Okay. So the centrifuges will take my uranium ore that I'm going to be training in, and it will split it. And then the split uranium will be, I guess, tubed up, not tubed, but belted up here. And that'll do it. So depot uranium. Where's my uranium? So this is uranium 1. So get in here, add uranium 1 till inventory is full. So this is all this is going to do is go pick up that uranium ore, bring it back to the station. And this isn't a terribly large patch. 302,000 is only going to give me 30,000 uranium 235 or 238. But at least it's set up. Of course. I don't have any power. Of course I don't have power. That's what I'm doing this for. What's needed for the uranium splitting process? Just the ore. Okay. That's great. Got a little bit of power now. Okay, so these guys are going to work. These are kind of working. They're kind of working. All right, let's go back. I want to set up the process. And then once I get some extra power, that will help maintain the factory until this large solar panel patch gets squared away. And it doesn't help that I keep adding modules and all that stuff in beacons, really. I think it's all about the beacons right now that are killing my power. It's a quick unload. Greater than. Okay. Great. So what I need to do now is find the edge. And my centrifuges. Yeah, sure, that works. So just uranium processing. It takes 10 to process, right? Yes. Okay, let me set this up. So just request all of it. Request all of the ore. So those are going to start working. And then the uranium fuel cells, right. Oh, I need... Okay, so I need... I need a couple of these. I don't need 50 of them though. Can we do just 5? 5's fine. 50 are probably on the way. So what I want to do is cancel the request and then come back in. Okay, so eventually I will have all of the furnaces that I need. So I need iron plate, uranium, fuel reprocessing. Okay. It, 235 from 238. Really? I think that's backwards. Or am I misunderstanding? So you take 41, 235, and 238, and you get 40, 235, and 5, 238. So you're spending 1, 235 to get 3, 238. Okay. Okay, so there's my iron that I need. Nope, that's not right. I need... So this one is going to be 238. And this one will be 235. How long does that take? 10 seconds? So let's do 4 of those as well. It's really cutting off my route for expansion, isn't it? That's alright. Yeah, because it needs iron too. So that's what I got this for. Okay, so that covers everything. Power is going down. Let's do this a little bit differently. Nope, that's not what I wanted either. That's gonna work just fine. Okay, so that's... Oh, that's weird. You can't drop it directly on. Well, today I learned. I'm also doing that wrong. That's what I wanted. Yes, on the outside. Okay, so that's good. Now the iron. So I don't know how much iron is left down here. It seems like it's not a ton, but it's going to be enough to get a lot of fuel cells, and if anything gets really bad, then I'll just load up a box. Okay, so we've got processing going. We haven't finished anything yet, so let's do this. Get some iron working. Okay, and this box will just stay for the spent containers. And you have water and you have heat. Now we just wait for the luck for all of these to get, well, just to get lucky and pull that 1.7% chance to get the uranium 235? 235, yeah. It's got to be a more reliable way to do that. Anytime. We're going to get backed up on 238, which I think will probably be a problem. Because if we get backed up on 238, then 235 is not going to happen. Alright, we got one. That's all we need to kickstart this thing. Oops. Dang, especially when it gives you 10. I didn't know it gave you 10. Well, that's sweet. Okay, so we have nuclear fuel, or a fuel cell in the reactor now. And the reactor is slowly, very slowly building up temperature. I can't believe it's that slow. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. This is all going to work just fine. Oh, we got another batch. That's great. Has to get all the way to 500, so I'm at 24 minutes, 25 minutes already, so I'm going to stop here. I'm going to let this come and get fully heated. And then I'll come back and off to the next adventure, right? So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.